Our sweet Holly, a couple of weeks ago, told me that she was overwhelmed by so many things breaking down at the same time in her house. I'm not sure what all they were. It could have been appliances, water pipes, septic tank, just whatever it was. But it was a numerous amount of things that broke down all at the same time. And that can be very overwhelming. But in Job chapter 3, verse 25, for the thing which I greatly feared is come upon me, and that which I was afraid of is come unto me. Some of you may know how my mind works at times, especially if you're on Facebook with me. So I told Holly that she was having a Job lean experience. Job lean. The female version of Job. Job lean. Of course, we laughed, but when I returned home after service that day, the Lord reminded me of the conversation. And after praying, for you too, Holly, you're welcome. I knew there was a reason the Lord reminded me, so I began to search and to write. There isn't one Christian man who hasn't either gone through or is going through or will go through a Job experience. And there isn't one Christian woman who hasn't either gone through or going through or will go through a Job lean experience. Where it feels like everything hits at one time. It doesn't have to be household appliances. It can be health. It can be your family. It can be financial issues or a combination of all like Job. In Job 23:10, but he knoweth the way that I take. When he has tried me, I shall come forth as pure gold. All gold has to be purified, and so do we. But the refiner's fire isn't meant to destroy, but it is to purify and strengthen the gold. Just like God, He is the refiner of us, and He will purify and strengthen us through the process of refining, which is being tried by fire. God gave the Job and Job-leans the book of Job so we can recognize where the real root of the problem is coming from. And reading the book of Job will give us comfort and understanding and knowing that God is in control of the whole process. It also shows how much God trusts and has confidence in us, that He will put that you will put your trust in Him, not give up, and look to Him for the answers. In Job 42:10, and God turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also, the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before. With God, there's hope and there's an expected end. In Job 37:14, hearken to this, O Job, Job-lean. Stand still and consider the wondrous works of God. God isn't surprised or overwhelmed by anything. He knows that we will come through with a deeper faith, purified, strengthened, and renewed, or He wouldn't have allowed us to go through the refinement. And we will also know how much God values us as Job and Job-leans. So, praise and worship team, y'all come on up, lead us in praise, direct us into worship.